When Joyce first saw that kitten at the warehouse, she looked helpless and completely lost. Joyce had no idea that over time, this very cat would end up running her workday and setting the rules. It all started during a lunch break that felt totally ordinary at first. During lunch on the warehouse grounds, Joyce heard a loud, desperate cry. She had rescued cats before, so she knew right away it was a kitten. The sound was coming from the wooden pallets stacked up against the wall. As she got closer, she saw a kitten pressed up against the boards, trying to hide. Joyce looked around carefully. Before long, she spotted 2 more kittens nearby. They looked confused and stayed apart from each other. There was no adult cat anywhere close. That was when Joyce realized that if she just walked away, these little ones would be left there alone without a mother and without any help. Joyce did not take the kittens right away, because she wanted to be sure their mother truly wasn't nearby. She checked the whole warehouse area, walked the perimeter, and looked in all the tucked-away spots, but she did not find an adult cat anywhere. A bad thought came back to her, because people had dumped unwanted cats at that warehouse more than once. To make sure the mother was not coming back, Joyce set out traps with treats and left them for a few hours. She hoped that if an adult cat was around, she would show up. But time passed, and the traps stayed untouched. It was clear that nobody was coming for those kittens. Once Joyce understood their mother was not coming back, she brought all the kittens home and cared for them the way she had before with rescued animals. She bottle-fed them, kept an eye on how they were doing, and watched them get stronger and more active each day. By about 10 weeks, the kittens were ready for new homes. Joyce's best friend took 1 kitten, and her friend's mom took another, so the whole litter stayed in the same family, and Joyce could still see them growing up. 1 little female cat stayed in Joyce's house. From the start, she stayed close to Joyce, like she had already chosen her person and had no intention of changing her mind. After the 2 kittens went to their new homes, Joyce noticed the one who stayed was always right near her. Wherever Joyce went, the cat followed, showing up in the kitchen, the bedroom, the hallway, like she was keeping tabs on where Joyce was and what she was doing. Her personality came through right away. She was very affectionate, and when she wanted to be held, she did not wait around because she would come over and insist on attention. Joyce could tell a special bond was forming between them, and she finally decided to keep her. That is how she got her name, Nymeria. Over time, it became obvious that Nymeria was not just living alongside them. She was starting to set the rules in the house and act like everyone was supposed to live on her schedule. Joyce started working from home, and Nymeria seemed to decide they were on shift together. She would regularly show up during work video calls, gently lift her face above the desk and listen closely, like it mattered to her to understand what was going on. If Joyce was running late starting work, Nymeria would sit in a chair and meow loudly, like she was reminding her that the workday had started.
Come here.
Before long, Joyce realized the daily routine was basically under the cat's control. That unexpectedly changed how she felt about working from home, because having Nymeria around helped with the quiet and the feeling of being cut off. Joyce realized that with Nymeria nearby, it was much easier to deal with the loneliness that can sometimes hit when you work from home. Even when the whole day is quiet, Nymeria is still there. She follows Joyce around the house, shows up in the room, answers with a meow, and that keeps Joyce from feeling alone. Joyce and her husband joke all the time about which one of them Nymeria likes more, even though it is obvious the cat favors her owner. At the same time, every morning Nymeria goes to Joyce's husband.
Nymeria? What are you doing?
He gently cleans her eyes and massages her face, and that has become their daily routine. Joyce keeps catching herself thinking that the kitten she found at the warehouse became more than a pet to her. Nymeria is real support, and she is the one who makes Joyce's life feel full even on the quietest days.